Ever wonder how those free apps on your phone are actually making millions, sometimes even billions of dollars? It's a question I think we've all had at some point. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how they do it. I mean, think about it for a second. You grab a new game or a social media app from the App Store, it costs you nothing, it becomes something you use every single day, and you never ever get a bill. So, how is that possible? Where's all that money coming from?
Here's the thing. The simple answer is that app isn't actually free. The word free in the App Store doesn't mean what we think it means. There's always a price. You're just not paying for it with the money in your wallet.
Right. So, if you're not paying with cash, what are you paying with? That question, that gets to the absolute core of how the entire modern app economy works. It's all built on this fundamental shift in how we exchange value.
This right here, this is the real currency of the digital world. Your attention, focused on an ad. Your data, the little breadcrumbs you leave about what you like and dislike. And your time, how long you spend scrolling and engaging. To you, it might not seem like much, but these are incredibly valuable assets that companies have built entire empires on.
Okay, so how is that payment, your attention, data, and time, actually collected? Well, it's done through a few very clever business models, and we're about to break down the 5 most common ones right now.
Here's a quick cheat sheet of the playbook. On the left, you've got the business model, and on the right, you've got what you're paying with. It really ranges from your attention for ads all the way to your actual buying decisions for affiliate models. Let's dive a little deeper into each one.
First up is the big one, the model we are all intimately familiar with, advertising. This is by far the most common way that free apps make their money. The way it works is actually pretty simple. Every time you see a banner ad or click on a pop-up, or you have to sit through that 30-second video before you can get to the next level of your game, the app developer earns a tiny little fee. It's a numbers game, really. The more users they have, the more eyeballs and clicks they get, and all those tiny fees add up into a whole lot of money.
And you see this model literally everywhere. Just think about scrolling through Instagram, watching videos on YouTube, or playing pretty much any free game you've ever downloaded. That entire experience is paid for by ads.
But ads aren't the only game in town, not by a long shot. The second major model is what's known as freemium, which is this really clever mix of free access with paid extras.
The whole idea is kind of brilliant, actually. Give the basic app away for free to get a huge number of people to download it, and then offer optional upgrades or special features that people can choose to pay for.
Oh yeah, you have definitely seen this in action. Ran out of lives in your game? That'll be 99 cents. Want that really cool new photo filter? Just unlock the premium pack. The funny thing is, only a really small percentage of users ever actually buy anything, but their purchases are more than enough to fund the app for everybody else. All right, our third model has become an absolute giant, especially in the world of content and services, subscriptions. This is all about creating predictable, recurring revenue.
And this is where things get wild. Just look at the power of scale. A small monthly fee, $5 a month, something you might not even notice leaving your account, it becomes an absolutely insane amount of money when you multiply it by millions of users. We're talking millions of dollars a month. This creates a super stable income stream, and that kind of stability is like gold for tech companies. It keeps investors happy and lets them plan for the long term. Of course, the giants of this model are household names like Netflix and Spotify, but you also see it for everything from cloud storage to meditation apps. It just works because it offers you continuous value in exchange for that continuous payment. Now for a model that's a bit more behind the curtain, and it's the one that people are often the most curious and maybe worried about, making money through data and personalization.
Okay, this is a really crucial point. Most legitimate apps are not selling your name and address to some random advertiser. That's a huge misconception. Instead, what they do is they analyze anonymous patterns. They see that, say, a group of users in a certain area who like topic A also tend to click on ads for product B. This lets them sell super targeted and therefore more valuable ad space without ever giving away who you are personally.
And that brings us to our final model, which is all about partnerships and recommendations. You can kind of think of it as the app being a digital salesperson who earns a commission. So picture this. You're on a shopping app and it links you to a cool product on Amazon. Or maybe you're on a travel app and it helps you book a hotel. Well, when you click that link and buy something, the app that sent you there gets a small cut of the sale. It's a win-win, really. You find what you're looking for, and the app gets a little referral fee for helping you find it. So you take all 5 of these models, you mix them all together, and what do you get? You get the engine that powers the entire modern app economy. And it's a system that's built on a very simple but incredibly powerful principle. And this quote, man, this just nails it. It perfectly captures what the real product is. The app on your phone, that's just the delivery truck. What's actually being sold to advertisers and partners is our collective attention, our engagement, and ultimately our influence as consumers. That's the real gold mine.
So next time you hit download on a so-called free app, you'll know what's really going on behind the scenes. And it all boils down to one final thought. In this new economy, where you pay with your data, your time, and your attention, what are you really willing to spend?